Commander Elias Ward had seen many strange things in his 22 years serving the Galactic Frontier Corps, but none of them prepared him for the shimmering figure standing in the middle of the ruined starport on Calyx-3. She stood still, almost statuesque, beneath the twin suns of the broken world. Her skin was the color of nebulae, deep violet, swirling faintly with stars. Her eyes, large and almond-shaped, glowed with an inner fire that pulsed with every breath she took. She wore what resembled ancient ceremonial armor, carved with alien glyphs and delicate silver bands that pulsed with faint energy. But what truly froze Elias in his tracks wasn't her alien beauty. It was her voice. "Do you know who I am, human?" she asked softly, her voice like wind across glass. Elias narrowed his eyes, weapon lowering slightly. "I've seen a lot of things, lady. But you're not one of them." She tilted her head, and a sad smile curved her lips. "I'm the girl you used to give candy to." He blinked. For a moment, he thought the heat of Calyx-3 was messing with his brain. "Excuse me?" She stepped forward slowly. Her glowing feet left no marks on the dust. 2 decades ago, Earth's outer colonies hosted refugee camps for the Zikari survivors after our moon exploded. I was a child then. You were stationed at the relief center near Vega Station. You used to sneak candies out of your ration pack." Elias's eyes widened. Vega Station, 20 years ago. The girl, the small, frightened alien child with glowing freckles who couldn't speak a word of standard. He remembered her clinging to his arm when the sirens blared, shaken from nightmares. He remembered unwrapping a caramel and placing it gently in her tiny hands. His throat tightened. "Zaylee?" She smiled, and the glow in her cheeks brightened. "You remembered." But her smile didn't last. "I came to warn you," she said. Elias instinctively gripped his plasma rifle again. She raised her hands. "No, I'm not your enemy. But others are coming. Not just invaders, hunters. They found what your people left buried under Calyx-3. Elias stiffened. The black site. Officially, Calyx-3 was abandoned after tectonic instability. Unofficially, it was the final resting place of a failed human experiment. The Omega Shard, a weapon too dangerous to even study. We were fools to come back here, he muttered. Eli nodded. And now the Tsar know. I intercepted their signal. They believe the Shard can rewrite time. He swore. The Tsar were conquerors, feared even in the deepest sectors. If they got the Shard, why are you helping us? Elias asked. She hesitated. Because when I was weak, your people protected me. Because you didn't see a creature that day. You saw a child. You gave me sweetness when I'd only known bitterness. Her eyes flickered. And because I still carry that candy wrapper. It's the last thing I kept from that time. Before Elias could speak, a shrill alarm echoed through the atmosphere. The perimeter sensors. He spun, tapping his comm. Command, this is Ward. We've got incoming static.z. Eli placed a hand on his shoulder. They've jammed your signals. They're already in orbit. Lights streaked the sky like falling stars. Drop pods. Dozens. Elias gritted his teeth. We'll never hold them off. You don't have to, she said, stepping forward, raising her arms. What are you doing? Her body began to glow, the symbols on her armor flaring with ancient power. My people left behind a failsafe, a guardian spirit buried in the deep mantle of this world. I can awaken it, but I won't survive the bonding. Elias stepped forward. No, there must be another way. You gave me a piece of your world once. Let me give you mine now. And then she was gone. A column of blinding light erupted from the ground beneath her, arcing into the sky. The earth shook. The sky turned blood red, and from the crust of Calyx-3 rose something ancient, massive, a being formed of crystal, fire, and memory. It roared with the force of a collapsing sun. The Zarn fleet never stood a chance. Later, when the Federation cleanup teams arrived, they found Elias sitting quietly beside a melted patch of stone where the light had emerged. In his hand was a Small, crinkled wrapper, faded, but intact. When they asked him what happened, he only said one thing. She remembered the candy. Ending note. The galaxy will remember Zaylee as a weapon, a sacrifice, a mystery. But to one human, she would always be the little girl who smiled with caramel on her tongue and the alien beauty who saved the world.